We're out here doing a pressure jetting job, and if you look around here, there's actually not a whole lot of trees, at least not against the house, and yet they had 8 different extensions that were completely clogged, and we came out to clean them. And a lot of people say, well, I don't have any trees, so I don't think I might need it on that side or what have you, but that's not usually what we find. This is what we find. All of this is shingle gravel. It's just those little granules from your roof, but over time they build up into huge amounts. This is a really heavy bag. I mean, it's actually hard for me to lift here. All of that is just this house. And what happens a lot is the cap will get lost into the landscaping, so it has nowhere for it to exit anything that gets inside, and so this builds up even faster. But there's also shingle trimmings, nails. If you had a roof replacement especially, a lot of this gets kicked up from the old roof when they're taking it off, and then from the new roof when they're putting it on. So this is what we see more than anything else. We're gonna come closer here, Clay, so you can kind of see what we're looking at. This is so thick. So just because you don't have trees, and it goes for gutter cleaning too, does not necessarily mean you don't have a problem, because we see this more often than anything else. And then you'll get little bits of leaves and stuff in it, and also you'll get roots that start to grow, and then it really clogs the extensions. So this is what we see. The good news is it takes a long time for it to get to this point, so once you have it done, you probably don't need it done for several years as long as your drains are installed well. And just a couple things we didn't mention in that clip. When we do this process, we're putting so much water through there that a lot of those granules get washed off into landscaping and you'll never see them again. It's basically like rinsing away sand. So what we show you on camera is not all that was removed. There was significantly more than that. Furthermore, this house actually had really nice quality gutter guards on it all the way around the house, and it's less than 15 years old. And that stuff still builds up. So that seems like a problem you might have. Feel free to get in touch at any time. We don't want to scare anybody or frighten anyone, but it can be kind of hard to believe that this much can come out of those drains. It's those little ribbed ones, especially the corrugated pipes. Those little granules can build up in those ribs and you very quickly get a big blockage. So just because you don't have trees does not necessarily mean you're free and clear. And sometimes it can kind of signal the opposite, because that might mean that it hasn't been serviced for a really long time and we show up to find a much larger problem than normal. We're happy to help if you need it at donegutter.com. Thanks so much.